On this episode of NSFW Show, we're joined by Brett Rounsaville and Owen JJ Stone, a.k.a. Doctor. We've united the old BB Live Show crew to bring you an hour of frivolity, the likes of which you've never seen. Unless you saw the BB Live Show episodes, in that case, you know that there's racism, there's song, there's dance, there's merriment, and friendship. We all learned a lesson on this episode of NSFW.
Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Bandwidth for NSFW is brought to you by CacheFly at CacheFly.com.
This is NSFW episode 179, recorded on May 21st, 2013. 6 days before Brian runs a triathlon. White people rich.
This episode of NSFW is brought to you by Shutterstock.com. With over 900,000 high-quality video clips, Shutterstock helps you take your creative projects to the next level. For 30% off your new account, go to Shutterstock.com and use offer code NSFW5. And ProXPN! ProXPN is a virtual private network that allows you to use the internet the way it should be, anonymous and unfiltered. For 20% off your new account, go to proxpn.com/twit and use the code NSFW. Tonks Coffee. Tonks offers bi-weekly subscriptions. Tonks sources their beans directly from the growers. They're roasted and shipped within 24 hours, giving you the freshest coffee beans in the world. For a free sample, visit tonx.org/NSFW. That is tonks.org/NSFW.
Name 3 Germans. Sorry, what?
Germany is very great. Name 3 Germans.
Booyah! Hey guys, it's Flula. Welcome to Name 3 Germans, where I ask people if they know 3 Germans. There are many great Germans in the world. Rudi Völler, Angela Merkel, and of course Udo Lindenberg. Let's see who the people are knowing.
Hitler. I know Hitler. Germany is very great. Name 3 Germans.
All right, that means it is go time! For NSFW, the new show full of win, the new sauce for the web, and it's the show that is nominally safe for work. Hello, beautiful party people. It's me, Brian Brushwood, joined as always by my inimitable co-hosts, he says with a plurality, one Justin Robert Young and one Brett the Amtrak Rounsaville. What is going on, gentlemen? How are you, sirs?
Brian, you know what the funniest part about that video is?
What?
The people are naming famous Germans, but of course, Hitler wasn't actually German. He's a fictitious character invented by the liberal media.
They actually point that out. They said he was Austrian.
He's Austrian.
Yeah,
that's...
Know thy history.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know why people are getting things all crazy. Brian, you want to know what? A lot of times people look at me and you and they say, you want to know what? You guys aren't funny. In fact,
dude, all
only
the time. Are you
watching...
kidding me? It's nonstop. It's my children say this to me. They're like, Dad, you're not funny. Would you stop trying to be?
And they say, I only watch you guys because at one point, years ago, I started watching you guys on the internet, and then you immediately stopped having on the 2 funniest parts of that particular show. So we've corrected it here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Not only joining me live in Petaluma, Brett Rounsaville, but Owen JJ Stone, a.k.a. O Doctor. Welcome to NSFW.
Yay! Brett, have you gotten your royalty checks?
No, nothing.
Because I do believe we made this show.
Yeah, okay,
Didn't even get a smile.
I'm just,
not even a smile.
You know what? Let's just make it clear. Like, yes, everything good about NSFW was created by Owen and Brett, and then stolen by Brian and Justin.
Steve,
yes,
like we stole it and ran off with wild
tape
grins.
on that, please?
What's that?
Huh? Nothing. No, it's not legally binding. Probably not. But you just announced that.
I'm just saying. I remember when Brett used to call in from a helicopter in Guam on a cell phone cellular foil tripod thing.
It wasn't
he would
Guam
call from
so
all over
much
the
as
globe just to
I-5
help
usually.
your show. That was struggling at the time. I remember Brett Rounsaville doing that.
Yes. Okay, let's make it official. Brian and Justin are the Winklevoss twins of comedy on the internet. That's us.
Oh,
yeah.
And I, just to remind people, because I ain't been on the internet in a while, I'm still rich. I'm still making it rain. You see what I'm saying?
Oh my
I'm
God,
still.
you did.
Don't
You
think I'm
actually-
broke because I ain't been
That is
online.
you
the most
actually
money
I'm over
that
brought
here
I've ever
making
held
it.
in my
You
hand
know
at
what I
one
mean?
time.
That's old school. Go find the episode where I sprinkle money all over the place, and I'll give you $1. I'll mail it to you. I promise you that. You go
Oh
find
my
it.
Here we
God.
go. Ladies and gentlemen, no doctor, shattering stereotypes. That's
That's right.
2005.
I empty my bank account for this show. I got thousands and millions sitting in front of me. And it's borrowed money. It ain't even my funds. I just said, let me hold something.
All right,
Well,
look.
I'll tell you what. We've got one hell of a show for you guys. There's obviously a big bunch of news, a heaping, honking, helping of news here for us to parse through with the Xbox announcement. We're going to talk about that. But you want to know what, Brian?
Yeah?
We're going to have relics of the past like Brett and Owen on. Why don't we dust off an old bit we've since fallen out of love with, like a dough bonanza?
Yeah, bro. I think Brett's response said it all, man. I think he's almost excited about this. Yeah, dude, let's talk about Adobe Photoshops. For those of you guys who don't know, before there was NSFW, there was a thing called the BB Live Show, which was also called a thinly veiled excuse for Brian Brushwood to try to figure out how to run a live stream. And during this time, we came up with an Adobe Bonanza, which was a Photoshop contest where we'd have people compete for quick draw contest to put together amazing Photoshops for what we wanted. We would proclaim winners. There was cash prizes awarded. Maybe a payola fiasco happened. But the important thing is that you're right, Justin. We should bring that back. What, my friend, should the rules be?
All right. Well, you want to do like maybe a couple of them? We'll put out maybe each of us issue what we would like to see.
Oh,
and
we
then
all make
we
wishes.
see what happens as they come in.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to put this over your face, and you're going to have to look at Horseboy. I don't even know what I'm looking at, but this is the first thing we receive.
I would much rather look at the TSA agent in the background there. What is going on?
So basically what we're looking at is 2 Horseboy heads, one of which the human body is holding a gigantic corn cob out, while the other Horseboy is really taking it, throttling it.
Some might say he's docking a giant piece of corn.
He's taking that cob down to the last kernel.
I cannot decide what I like the most. The shocked expression of the first Horseboy who can't believe his luck. The TSA agent's abject horror at what she's looking at.
Or former Los Angeles Lakers coach Mike Brown, who is just standing there.
And
thinking, what's wrong with those two cocksuckers?
Honestly, no, for real, look up Mike Brown from the Los Angeles Lakers Cleveland Cavaliers. That is exactly Mike Brown. And
You want me to look
making
that
a
up?
Mike Brown face.
All right, hold on. I'm doing that right now. Mike Brown, Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, here we go. Here's Mike Brown. I'm going to go to images right now. Mike Brown, Cleveland Cavaliers. You tell me whether or not that gentleman is this gentleman.
No, not unless he gained 40 pounds.
Oh, there are fatter photos of him. Look, he's got both hands in his pockets.
Like the other guy did.
Now that one looks fatter. That last picture on the left.
They're 2 totally different browns, Seju.
Stop it. That's lighting.
I mean, one's
It's
like
much
black,
closer
like
to Michael
dark
Clark
chocolate,
Duncan circa
double
Green
dark
Mile.
chocolate. The other one's like milk chocolate. I mean, first of all,
I'm
just
sorry,
because they're
Owen, I don't
bald and they
see
wear
color.
glasses. If I was still wearing glasses, would I look like that gentleman in the background? I think not, sir.
I see similar facial structures.
Actually, I feel I smell a new bit on NSFW show right now. Okay,
how
look.
fast can we make
Are
a
you
racist
blacker
comment?
than a no doctor?
No.
What color am I?
All right, so I'll tell you what, man. What?
Oh, I got a game.
Yes.
What
All right.
black guy does this person look like?
50 Shades of Brown.
We just come up with various people, and then we guess black people that look like them.
All right, first Adobe Shop. Find black people that look like all 4 of us, and you can't use Owen as Owen.
Oh,
That's
this
cheating.
is great. Oh,
Owen
wait.
has
go.
to be Asian.
Okay.
Yes,
crossing
even better.
Crossing racial boundaries. This is it. Let's escalate the dialogue
Yes.
on race to a new level. Find counter.
And it can't just be like 4 people standing there that look vaguely like us. It has to be 4 people that are like in situations that we would find ourselves in that look like us, but not our race.
Stop talking. That's too specific. First of all, all you need to do is find a white version of Owen, a brown version of Brian and Amtrekker, and a slightly more brown version of Justin Robert Young.
All we need is some Asians, some Mexicans, maybe a Filipino if you don't really want to call them Asians, and then we're good to go. And a brother.
Also,
somebody could be a brother.
He can't be a doctor. He has to be a acupuncturist.
Or
Eastern
Jew
medicine
doctor.
only,
I could be
please.
Jew doctor. If you find a Jew doctor, then we're good to go. Oy vey.
Dude, somebody in the chat room had the audacity to claim that
A Jew
Baratunde...
doctor? Where will we ever find one?
Somebody in the chat room had the audacity to claim that Baratunde has never been on our show. Baratunde was on our show, dude. And
When?
are you
Baratunde-
high? You don't know
Bertunde's
this?
been on TWiT with
Oh
you.
no,
You've
was.
been on
He
TWiT with
definitely was.
Bertunde.
Yeah, because we
every
told
time
that we kept
Bertunde's
telling
on
him
TWiT,
that
they
crack
call
was
me.
better than the onion.
That's right. You were there, You and me and Justin and Baratunde, the other black person on the internet. There are 2
And
black
Auntie
people.
M, you were there?
Yes.
All right, so what do we want? We want an Adobe shop of us racial recasting of this show.
Sure.
What is the name though? It can't be called NSFW show. It has to be hipped up for the urban demographic.
Right. The
It has to be. That's easy. NSFWX.
How about Yo Parents Can't Know show? Yo,
What?
Yo, parents can't know show.
it's gotta be Yo Parents Can't Know. And it's gonna be
That might be the most racist thing
yeah.
I've ever heard you
Yeah.
hear.
Can't we just
I heard
make
you
it like? Can't we just make it
Stay
Thug
with me.
Life
You say the
NSFW? Something
Stay with
simple.
me. Stay with me.
Often.
Yo
Something simple.
Parents Can't Know, and it's like KNO, and it's like YPCN.
Right.
YPCN.
You do know that I'm the godfather to your parents, and you're making it hard for me to continue on with that job with your current statement.
All right, fine. Fair enough.
All right. Well, Owen, what would you suggest we rename our show to play well with certain northeastern environs?
I just would call it Thug Life NSFW show. Because you got Asian gangs, you
You
got
throw the word thug
Mexican
life on top of
gangs,
what
and
we already
you got
got, and somehow
black
that works.
gangs, and got all kinds of gangs going on.
Oh, you're just saying.
NSFW to the max.
To the max works. I mean, if you're maxed out. I mean, people of color usually don't have good credit, so their credit's maxed out.
All right, what do you think
So I
of?
like Simpsons callbacks.
Some people said that this is a photo of Justin Robert Young. Does that look right to you?
Yeah,
That
I'll buy
looks
that for
legit.
$1.
I'm into that.
Is that Indian? Are those Doritos?
Well, okay. First of all, none of those are relevant to the question. I asked is that Justin Robert Young, and all of a sudden you're asking about Doritos and Indians.
Well, I'm sorry. Our feed is a little bit harder to see than yours, I think.
What do
You
you mean?
mostly see a pixelated beard and what looks to be a Dorito in his armpit.
Seems legit to me.
It's fine. I think we're 100% on the same page. I don't see what the problem is.
All right, so there we go. That seems like a pretty good one. Like we can roll with that. I think we're still searching for the right name though.
Yeah.
So
I mean, maybe that's their job, right? That's part of chat room.
Yeah, let
What do
them
you
make
mean
up whatever
by
they want.
that?
Then we'll
We
get
don't want to
multiple
be.
names through, and then we can pick which name we prefer.
yeah, dude. What is
What's
this?
that? It's not my job to come up with creative stuff. I'm already here.
Yeah.
It's their job
Listen
to make us
Yeah.
look good.
to the black man who is talking.
Wait, I thought that's what I said. Did we just both agree loudly at each other?
Yes,
What
we
about
did.
chicken
We
heads?
all agreed.
Exclamation point.
Chicken heads.
Whoop whoop.
Not safe for nope. Chuck Testa.
Not safe for whoa. Gonna stop saying that.
NSFW Yo Raps.
How about no honkies allowed?
Why not? Seems good. Not safe.
Dude, we've been looking for a new name for this show for years, and I think we found it with no honkies
about-
allowed.
How about no show for whites?
Actually, I like no hunkies allowed for some reason.
No show for whites at SFW. I'm just saying, it's a takeover.
It's like White Guilt, the podcast.
Oh,
Not
it's a
safe
true
for the daytime. No show for whites. No show for whites.
See, no show for
I think
whites.
no honkies allowed, and then under that, no show for whites.
Hey, if you put no show for whites, I guarantee you're going to get a spike in viewership in the next week. Because brothers be searching for no shows for whites. They just trying to find something new to get into.
Are you saying that blacks are often looking for places that whites aren't allowed?
Exactly.
Or fear to tread?
Exactly.
How about where whites fear to tread?
What about thanks, Obama?
Don't be talking about my man like that.
I think we found it. That's the one. That's the one that brings race into it without bringing race into it. Thanks, Obama.
Hey.
I think it's hostile to blacks.
Don't talk about the president. Didn't you hear about the dude that was just talking about Hillary Clinton and the FBI showed up at his crib? I don't want no parts to talk about the most powerful half-black man in the world. I don't want no parts of it. You convinced me.
Thanks, Hillary.
Yeah. Yeah. Hillary. Messing it up for everybody.
Yeah.
There we go. Black Herman Cain.
Brian Cain.
Wait, Brian, go ahead. I think Black Herman Cain had something to say to you real quick.
Oh, did he? Hold on. Let me make sure to switch things over so that we can hear what Black Herman Cain had to say. What do you have to say, Black Herman Cain?
Well, hello, Brian. It's me, Black Herman Cain. I was really trying to say that I really am enjoying your show, and I agree. I look for places where whites don't like to be. I rhymed because I'm black. I make raps all the time. I'm Black Herman Cain.
Okay, first of all, this is not okay. Man, I feel like O'Docta hasn't watched the show in a while. This is not the actual Herman Cain, who is a skilled orator who is able to connect people and make things happen. This is a totally different guy.
Quotes.
Oh, this is Brian Herman Cain.
No.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No, this is a Black Herman Cain.
Gotcha.
See, before he wasn't black, now he's black.
Okay.
Oh, no, he was black.
I made sure everybody knew because I gave him a black man's voice.
Man, only a black man could have a pizza shop and think he could run for national office. Only a black man could do that. Ain't no white man doing that.
What about Papa John?
Yeah, Papa John full prez, yo.
Well, he is Italian. He's part black. I mean, I'm just saying.
All right, look, first of all, so what are the rules for our Adobe Shop or Adobe Bonanza concert?
All right, so we want an album cover for our new racially recast No Show for Whites.
No Show for Whites.
Which sounds like a Cormac McCarthy novel.
Sure.
And then do we want maybe a quick fire, like it just in the next 5 minutes, like the best quick and dirty Photoshops?
Okay. So the quick fire would be okay. So you have 20 minutes to come up with us with an album cover for our new show with all of us with inversed races. The quick fire, I feel like should be just absurdist and crazy. That'll be something we'll go. We'll talk to our sponsors real quick. We'll come back and then we'll just dive in. Let's do the quick fire.
Request.
I got a
request.
Wait, what do you got?
Go.
Can someone put all three of them in a volcano as ethnic people and me as a white man peering down upon them with joy in my heart because I'm getting just somebody think of something like that. It doesn't have to be a volcano. Just something where I get to kill all three of them and I get to be white.
No, that's true. That's true. It should.
That's all I want. Somebody find something.
The theme should be racial balance, and it should be O'Docta killing all of us.
So we're all just gonna do racist photoshops all show.
I'm giving you carte blanche. When else can you do racist without me being here?
I mean,
I get phone calls. I have to call you up and make you feel bad. Now it's free.
Have you ever met Justin?
Don't be
have you ever
racist.
seen him do not racist?
Justin, as long as O'Docta is on top, he wins. It's like
you
that's
remember,
fine.
I'm the racist liaison. That's the only reason you brought me on BB Live show.
Okay, not racist liaison, racial liaison. I mean, unless you want to be.
No, I think you got it right.
We can find a place for you to be our racist.
I already told you.
Okay, done.
Well, at least we agree on one thing.
What?
Me and O'Docta.
Yes.
Brian, You want to know why you're going to find the perfect video or image for your creative project on Shutterstock?
Sure. Let's say I do.
You do know why?
Yeah, no, let's say I do.
Then why don't you tell us?
I said that I want to know why because I assume that Shutterstock is like the best place for stock images.
Give me a number.
27.
Too low.
9 billion.
Too high.
900,000.
9 billion photos, Brian. Unrealistic.
900,000.
900,000, Brian. You hit it right there on the GD head. If this were a state carnival, we would give you a big fat pile of butter.
You give me an
because
ox.
You in fact won with 900,000
have my own ox.
right on the nose. High quality stock video clips, 2D or 3D animation and motion graphics. They have clips in a variety of digital formats. Most come in HD. Shutterstock sources video clips from around the world and puts them at your fingertips. Ladies and gentlemen, Shutterstock gives you the video content you need to bring your creative projects to the next level. And they make it easy. Shutterstock has sophisticated search tools. You can search and drill down by category, resolution, contributor, and more. Brian, let's say you and many of your friends at the Elks Lodge would like to collaborate on a creative project. They have a tool for that. Would you like to know what it is?
Did you say Elks Lodge? Because that's not a thing. An Elt is not a thing.
No, it's the Elks Lodge, where you and other Elton John impersonators get together and discuss similar relevant interests.
You're making stuff up now. This is what you do.
And it's going to be as a kite by then.
Yeah, no.
That's you and your Elt friends.
That's not me because there's no such thing.
I think it's going to be a long, long time.
No,
collaborating with Shutterstock saves me while
No, that's
I
not.
go ahead and make a collaborative project with shareable clip boxes. I know.
That's not true.
It's
this
a
is,
Shutterstock.
Shutterstock.
Use the offer code NSFW5.
And what happens if you use promo code NSFW5, Justin?
30% off new accounts with NSFW5.
Okay, you keep saying NSFW5. I don't understand why that would matter.
30% off new accounts.
For Shutterstock. Which me at the what was the place you said I was?
The Elks Lodge.
The Elks Lodge. Right. So next time you're at the Elks Lodge, use promo code NSFW5.
30% off new accounts.
Yeah.
New accounts.
Fair enough, bro. All right. So the quick draw, Justin Robert Young, I'm assuming is what that we want somebody in the next 5 minutes to send us a Photoshop of something fast.
How about this? Listen, we're gonna have a conversation about the Xbox One.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys in the chat realm to come up with the best, and we will crown a winner by the time that we go to the next ad break. How about that?
Sounds great, man. Sounds like, as always, you and I had a tightly planned regimen of how this show was going to go, and we did it live, not pulling it out of our asses after we started the show.
You want to know what I like to think of when you say that?
What?
There being a comical amount of things in our butts. like it's like a hat, like a magic trick, and you keep pulling things out of our butts.
Yeah, like one really long strand of scarves, and at the end of the scarf is a unicorn.
Yeah, and then me and you make a face like, how'd that get in there?
Oh golly, there's a unicorn in my bottom.
Can I ask?
Brett was silent for like 10 minutes, and as soon as you start talking about butts, he gets all excited and begins to chime in.
It does seem pretty legit now that you think about it. All right, here we go. We got our first quick draw.
Earn my royalty check.
We got our first quick draw right here. It's
Hey Brian, it's me, Black Hyman Kane. I also do magic tricks. It's a big hobby of mine.
Wait, you do magic? Because that's my gig, Herman Cain.
Well, I'm coming for your fat stacks, Brian. You better guard them because I'm gonna steal everything that you've made.
Okay, hold on. Can you do something with fire?
Brian, fire reading is an art for which irrelevancy once threatened to spread its darkening wings.
Oh my God, there's like a million things I want to share about what you just said. Okay, well, thank you very much, Black Hermit Kane. I'm afraid you're out. I'm not sure who we have here, but here's a guy of a different race. Who is this supposed to be?
It's obviously Brett.
Yeah. No, that's definitely Brett, circa 20 minutes ago before I flushed it all down the toilet.
All right, so
right now, for the audio listeners, we're looking at a big fat guy. Here's a London tube sign that says "No whites allowed," and it says "No show for whites," and it just has Owen there.
Actually, I'm kind of okay with this. Like, I would kind of love to see Owen hosting a show called No Show for Whites.
This looks like an actual show that would be on a Alex Jones sponsored podcasting network.
This looks like something that should be a billboard outside the Holland Tunnel.
Do you know what? Just as a favor to whoever made that, I'm going to make a video to just No Show for Whites. I'll just make a quick little 5-minute video ranting about why whites should not have shows. I will do that. I'll do it next week. I'm so enthused.
That actually sounds pretty legit. All right, we got another.
Hey, you want to know what's black?
What?
Xbox One.
Man, this is like going like super. Oh, hold on.
Brian can't even focus because he's getting the entry level. He can't handle the truth.
What? Somebody put time and effort into this. Explain to me how I'm supposed to feel. Somebody
What's
put
that say? Stuffed chicken fun?
Stir-fried.
Surefire chicken fun.
Stir-fried chicken fun. And
so that looks to be some random Hispanic guy that looks kind of like me.
I don't think he's Hispanic. Otherwise, his name wouldn't be Justin R. Young.
Oh, look at that. And it's Brian Blackwood.
Yup.
Oh, I get it.
What am I supposed to
And it's made by a guy named Oodles of Noodles.
What am I supposed to think of this? It's like I'm short-circuiting right now.
I mean, besides an erection?
No,
hey, you get to be Mr. T, fool.
I mean, granted, like, of the two, I'm much happier to be Mr. T, Brian Blackwood, than anything else. But it's like, geez.
Brian, if you were actually Brian Blackwood, what would you sound like?
I would sound like Mr. T. Did I ever tell you that I met Mr. T?
I don't know. How about you do it in Mr. T's voice?
Dude, no, I'll do my best. First of all, Mr. T, you and I have talked before about Arnold Schwarzenegger giving the Arnold Schwarzenegger experience, right?
Yeah, I talked about Arnold Schwarzenegger. So what, you want to talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger? I don't care about Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm talking about Brian Blackwood right now. You want to talk about Brian Blackwood? I'm talking about Brian Blackwood.
Okay, so
I'm Brian Blackwood Brushwood.
All right, so this is
no,
exactly.
See, Owen, you should do Brian's voice.
Yeah, okay. Real quick, let's swap roles.
Why you want to swap roles? I got a good Mr. T going on. You want to swap roles? I don't know how to talk about white man. I'm Mr. T. I'm black.
You are Brian Brushwood, 17 years old, at San Diego Comic-Con 1992, and you are meeting Mr. T, who is promoting his new show, Mr. T and the T-Force.
When I was growing up, I saw you on the show, Mr. T. I love you so much. Could you throw somebody through a wall for me? Do you still got the van? I love the guy if you still got the van. I wish I had a van. Have you ever
let me tell you something.
Had a van?
Let me tell you something. People ask about my morning. I wake up, first thing I do is I watch Mr. T and the T-Force. Second thing I do is I eat Mr. T's cereal with the T's. And then, shut up. The third thing I do is I watch.
Mr. T told you to shut up?
He kind of did.
Comic-Con? How much did you pay him for his autograph? Because you paid too much.
I didn't pay him. He totally. Yeah. In fact, actually, he signed 2 photos, one for me and one for my girlfriend at the time, and he got super mad that I had him sign one for my girlfriend after me. He's like, "You got to put your woman first. You always got to have your woman sign first." And then he made it out.
I like to think they got so mad at you that he signed one for you and then one for your girlfriend, and then slid the one to your girlfriend, and then picked up yours and held it right in front of you as he torched it.
That would.
Hey, your girlfriend called me, fool.
Yeah.
Obviously, you ain't treating her right.
That would actually be pretty amazing. Okay, so here we do have a photograph, and I apologize to anyone who is confused about this image. Our first Photoshop is of Justin Robert Young.
course, there we go. That's O'Doctor when he was doing the Old Spice Guy parody, which made the CBS Evening News, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Yeah,
O'Doctor is the one right there in the left in Justin R. Young's arms, while Justin R. Young is in the shower with a towel around
see, you're
him.
all mixed up. You're all mixed up. It's actually just it's O'Doctor with a baby photoshopped in, and you sternly looking at him, me refusing to look at him, and Justin utterly fascinated with him.
Well, obviously, I can breastfeed that child immediately. So that is the first inclination I see. All Asian kids need more sustenance. So I'm taking care of that.
Hold on. Did you just generalize all Asian kids saying they all need more sustenance?
Yeah, they're kind of skinny unless you're a sumo wrestler like this kid's going to be, which he looks like he's my kid. You've obviously seen this before, so it doesn't really matter to you. I don't know what kind of freak life you're living. Justin is totally amazed by it, and Brett looks like he wants to chop my head off because he doesn't like Asian babies. I'm just saying.
Whoa! It doesn't look like he's fond of blacks either.
Whoa!
I know. I just didn't want to say that, though.
Clearly, I was just glaring at the bug on your shoulder. I wanted to kill it with my
All right,
X-ray
now
eyes.
this is actually pretty good right now. We've got Justin, Brian, Brett, and O'Doctor, all racially inverted. Here
Thanks,
we go.
Obama.
Justin, who's this first guy?
He's a
Justin.
YouTuber,
That's
right?
Justin on the left.
No, I know that's what it says.
I think he's like a famous guy on YouTube. He's got a
Yeah,
nice
Justin.
smile.
Our Young.
You can see him with the lights off.
Go on.
Wow. Glad I didn't say that.
I said it for you. You're not allowed to say it. I got to take care of you, buddy. I got to
He's
take
our
care of
racist
you.
liaison.
Yeah. He can say racist or stuff. But once you say it, can I say it after you?
Sure, you can follow it up. I co-sign.
So, all right.
It
So
does
if
make you a
hold on.
racist.
Wait,
Of course
everybody,
you can say it afterwards.
Everybody be quiet. You want to know what? You can see that guy with the lights off.
Yuck.
Was that any less racist than it would have been if I had said it first?
It was so awkwardly bad. It's not even racist. It's just humorous.
It was
Wow.
exactly as racist as if a bad Johnny Carson impersonator said
I like the fact that
Oh, can I do
Owen-
it as Johnny Carson?
Okay, yes, please.
Okay. Well, you could see him with the lights off.
Yeah, you could.
Racist Ed McMahon.
It's funny because it's true. I mean, he got some pearly whites. I wish I had teeth that nice, but I don't.
Oh wow! I just realized you don't have to. That's something that you could just be. You could be my skin color and have white enough teeth and see me with the lights off.
Probably.
That's just a matter of dental health. He should be
Definitely.
proud.
Definitely.
Fluoride toothpaste is what he uses, I'm sure, with tartar
Yes.
control.
He flosses daily. That guy does.
All right.
Looks great.
I cannot believe how fast these are coming in. We've got this one right here.
Do we have a favorite yet? I don't think we've landed on a favorite one yet, have we?
No, not at all. Not even remotely. Okay, let's take a look at this Photoshop that looks disturbingly close to both me and Justin, except for they have one labeled Brett Rounceville.
I look far less sexy in this one than I do in real life.
Brian Brushwood, which looks shockingly close to actual Brian Brushwood. Brett
Does it?
Rounceville. Owen JJ Stowe with a ridiculous giant dong. And Justin R. Young, a photo of Che Guevara.
Well, obviously that viewer's seeing me naked because that's exactly what happened. I'm a superhero. I'm wearing yellow. So I pull this thing off, boy, I shine like the sun. I'm just saying. And I do have lovely eyebrows. I don't know if you've seen these. These aren't manicured
I have often
and or
referred
shaved.
to Owen as the Black Gold Dust.
Yo, parents can no show. And this is like shockingly close to exactly our show. This is...
I think O'Doctor's about to deliver the Shattered Dreams finishing move.
I came here to do two things: chew
Or-
bubblegum and kick A.
Or I'm
Luckily,
doing
I
like
still have some bubblegum.
And list yourself on a Rent Boy website, apparently.
or maybe I'm doing some kind of child porn Care Bear stare where the powers come out of my chest. I'm feeling like something's about to explode out of my.
You guys
like
are
a
killing me.
bear.
All right, well, look, here's a photo of, I believe, O'Doctor. doing what Odocta does. Except
look at that. Odocta as a white guy killing all of us on a volcano.
That's what I'm talking about, son. Death to whiteys or brownies in this case.
That's some genocidal mania right there.
I kind of want to give this the award immediately because it's like it's Odocta as a white man using laser vision in order to slay stick figure versions of all of us.
They know about my Superman fetish too. That's a dream come true. Brian, could you send that to my email?
I really want this to be Owen's wallpaper on his laptop.
I think I will. I mean, there's no way not to do it.
I need that in my life. I'm so happy.
Brian.
Yeah.
ProXPN, Brian, I'll tell you what, it's a global VPN that works with almost any internet connection. Creates a secure and encrypted tunnel through which all of your online data passes back and forth. Any online application can work with ProXPN, including your web browser, email, file sharing, and instant messaging programs.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. So what you're saying is like I can use ProXPN. Let's say like I want to BitTorrent the latest download of Ubuntu, but I'm worried about all these 6 strike laws. I'm worried about getting screwed by my current ISP.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Because you want to know what ProXPN does?
What?
It walks up to your ISP and says, "Ain't none of your business, bro. Why don't you just move along?"
Just like that? They shut them down?
They go, het, no. And then your ISP's like, "But I want to take a look at what they're doing." And he tries to get up over the wall. ProXPN says, "I don't think so."
I'm all excited about this service, actually. I don't believe in Big Brother looking at me. I want to do what I want to do. There's certain things that I do on the internet that I would be sad if somebody knew about. So I'm all for the service. Could somebody hook me up with a promo code?
Oh, dude.
Here's the deal. Number one, you want to get all up in this 512-bit encryption tunnel?
512-bit encryption? That seems like that would be extraordinarily difficult for the government to crack.
Dude, you need to go over to ProXPN. Let me give you just a few more features here. A, keeps your personal internet usage private at work. You want to know what else? Region free. Hey, Brian, you ever run into something where like someone's like,
"Dude,
you're not in the right region there, brother."
Okay, first of all, I don't know what accent you're doing, but that's racist. And the answer is yes. Sometimes, maybe, perhaps, an American might want to watch something on the BBC. And theoretically, let's say the BBC's iPlayer doesn't like to show Sherlock season 1 or season 2, now available at iPlayer.com, to anyone who lives in the United States. And maybe iPlayer, hypothetically, are a bunch of asshats who won't let me get in. And then maybe it would be awesome if I had a VPN like this service that allowed me to pretend to be like I was in England and was able to watch all those. Hypothetically, that would be great.
Well, how about this? That beautiful dream can now be a reality for you, dear listeners to NSFW. If you go to proxpn.com/twit and use promo code NSFW, you're going to receive 20% off.
That seems like a lot of money off for free.
That's the lifetime of your account, by the way. This doesn't never
forever?
expire.
So
You're like,
saying,
when do I stop getting 20% off? They say never.
You're like, no, seriously, I'd like to stop getting all this money off. This is too much free money.
You don't get to do it.
No,
you
please.
get to do whatever you want on the internet. You want to know what you don't get to do? Give back that money. ProXPN's giving you that. They're putting it in your pocket, and they're not taking it back.
Thank you, ProXPN.
So there we go. ProXPN.com/twit. Sign up with the offer code NSFW. And by the way, this ain't expensive. Less than $5 a month for a yearly plan if you use the offer code. And that's, I mean, come on. What else you spend $5 a month on?
Justin,
what?
Can we verify
that is so inexpensive?
This is you as a child? Like that's definitely
me now.
That is definitely like a real photo.
As a former roommate, I can verify that that's exactly what he looks like when he wakes up in the morning. It's weird. He goes through this like long melting, uglifying process throughout the day. Okay. Right in the mornings, adorbs.
And then when I go to sleep, I light on fire like the phoenix, and I am reborn each day.
If you look like that at night, can I sing you your lullaby?
Just wait.
No, at night he looks awful. It's just a
I can't sing him a lullaby in the morning.
Right down the hill of entropy all day long, but in the mornings. Right there.
Look,
Adorable.
I mean, maybe it's just me, but can you do me a favor and give me a Captain Morgan with the baby face here? Let everybody know what's what, Justin.
Hello, Brian. It's me, Captain Morgan.
Okay, Captain Morgan, you always act like you're a person. We all know you're a bottle of rum.
No, I'm a baby. I've been doing this for a very long time, Brian. This is a prequel.
Wait, you can't declare it's a prequel.
It's a prequel, Brian. Haven't you ever seen the movies?
I have, but I don't understand why you.
We're retconning.
What does retcon mean?
I was a baby once. I had a baby boat. I called it the Little Skipper.
Did you ever foam cap on the baby boat?
Yeah, I did, but it was very short because I had a very small weenus.
Brian,
What's up?
please let me talk to the baby.
Oh no! By all means, have a word with the baby.
Hello. Are you from the Isle of St. Croix?
See, Jew, I am your father. It is my mission for you to go out into the world upon these many ships and take over the internet. Only you, the son of Black Jew, can take over the waters. As a full man, boy, baby, I expect you to do nothing but to ruin every single thing you touch upon the shores. See, Jew, go forth.
Can you do that?
With my blessing.
Sure. I would like to let you know that although I found your words encouraging, I don't believe you're my father, or else my weenus wouldn't have been so tiny.
Your mother was Caucasian.
Oh my God!
Makes
Look
sense.
at this. This is an extraordinarily good racial swap here. No show for whites.
Hey, that's what's his name? I know that dude. That dude's a rapper.
You mean Saddam Hussein?
Oh man, that's funny. That's good.
So we got what is it?
That's the dude from Heroes, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's me. I get to because we both look good in glasses.
So you're the dude from Heroes.
Yeah.
Is that Colin?
That's Colin Farrell.
Farrell
Yeah.
is Brett.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Brett's racial flip gets to be Irish, which I
Yes.
don't know whether that makes a lot of sense.
Totally legit,
I'm
bro.
digging that I always get to be the sexiest one in the room, though.
Totally
How
legit.
come? My question
And
is this:
I'm
how come
Action
every
Bronson.
time they
I
find a
love
bald
Action
white
Bronson.
guy, he has an
Whoever did
enormous
that knows
bushy
about
beard?
hip hop, son.
All right, so wait, Action Bronson, where's that coming from?
He's a rapper. His name's Action Bronson.
This
I love
guy
that
really?
dude.
All right, I trust you. I believe you.
You should.
All right, and then we got Saddam Hussein as just Robert Young. All right, let's take a look at what else we got.
Who was also a rapper.
Ahoy, Brian! It's me, Saddam Hussein.
No, Saddam Hussein dropped the bomb track on the Kurds.
Is this supposed to be us?
Brent? Who's Brent?
I don't know.
Looks
I am
like
hurt.
maybe Rufio, Yokozuna, some random person, and another guy.
Yeah, dude, this one's out. I think nothing here for us. Is that Macklemore?
I'll tell you what. I think we're doing pretty good so far. We have a champion, so you're gonna have to come correct to beat this one. But this is our racially flipped version of No Show for Whites.
Not safe for humans. NSFW.
That's stupid.
Wow.
I'll tell you what. I'm really glad that we're providing such substantive breakdowns of the Xbox One announcement.
Oh, we could do that. I'm excited about it, Xbox.
Are you?
Yes. I'm not a PC gamer, bro. I'm lazy and I want to sit in front of my television.
Dude, that's what's funny
By
is
the
that's
way, Padre SJ in the chat room says, "Jury, I'm half curd and the other half is whey."
so.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why you listen to this show, because we're layering obscure jokes about genocides that happened in Iraq with nursery rhymes.
Okay, let's real quick talk about the Xbox One. There are things that I like. First of all, okay, well, actually, as long as we're doing this, it's no show for whites. I think there's that. Now you're looking at it.
By the way, I want to recommend everybody go ahead back to the TWiT special where you, Leo, Padre SJ, and Tom Merritt live talked about the whole announcement. I thought that was very, very well done. You guys did a great job.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So here's the thing. I actually thought they did a lot right with that. First of which was focusing on the Xbox as a media center, like the ability to just walk into the room and say Xbox put on CBS. Like that's huge. Like I can't do that right now with my stupid cable box. Nobody cares.
No, that's the one thing that they've been saying. I just need to see how it really functions and works because they are trying to take over your cable box because your cable box doesn't do anything. And if this is going to play games for me and rub my feet, then that's all I need because I only have a cable box because of sports. Otherwise, I only have one in my house. I got 8 TVs in this house. I got one cable box. I need the internet. That's it. I need media streaming.
That announcement was all about, like, pro sports, hooray for sports, NFL things.
Well, I got to see it to believe it.
They said NFL. I heard them.
Well, and really, the announcement said they made about the NFL, like, in terms of what they're doing now, is pretty underwhelming and stuff that you can probably find done better anywhere.
It was all fantasy football stuff, right?
It is fantasy football stuff, but it's like most of the times the fantasy, it's annoying to enter in your fantasy football information somewhere other than whatever league that you've listed it in. And there's actually like apps and stuff for fantasy football are really, really good. What is more interesting is the idea that the NFL's contract for Sunday Ticket is up next year. And DirecTV has already hinted that they do not want to renew it, which means that there is the possibility that if Microsoft wanted to go super, super, super big loss leader so they could put Xbox Ones in a ton of homes, they could way overbid for it would be in the billions that they would be paying for this, but it would do for the Xbox One what the NFL Sunday Ticket did for satellite, which for DirecTV has been kept it afloat.
Back up. Are you kidding me right now?
It would change the game.
Deal
it would literally change the game.
Or Sunday Ticket is in the billions?
$4 billion over 5 years, and that was in 2009. The market for live sports packages has only gone up, and the NFL has only gotten more popular.
The NFL is the number one sports league in the world. Like they own it. So if they had that, it'd be game over. Xbox would be so
game over. I get it.
Yeah, game over. You got it.
Wait, what's there to get?
It was a pun on games. Brian, don't talk. There's grown folks here.
All right. No.
Hey, I'll tell you what. It's so funny to see the chat room. Everybody gets so angry whenever anybody mentions sports.
Oh, dude, are you kidding?
It's like the most hostile thing.
Yeah, it's like when you say sports, it's the equivalent of be like, you know what I like about having sex with underage children is blah, blah, and then they just fuck.
That's definitely gonna get cut out.
They explode with frustration is what I meant.
Somebody cut Brian's mic. I know Brian has control of that. Could somebody cut his mic?
I mean, I didn't say anything, but it's like, we'll almost play the song.
So one of the things that I didn't pay a ton of attention to the launch, but one of the things that I didn't quite understand was, did they say that like Live Arcade and Gamer Points are not backwards compatible? Like you aren't going to be able to use those on the new Xbox?
Yeah, but I don't care about any of that because like,
I'm not saying you do. I'm saying, is that true? Did I hear that?
Yes, no backwards compatibility is what I've heard.
Interesting.
Wait,
not even amongst the like web-based stuff.
The web-based stuff,
like the Live Arcade and the Gamer Points, like none of that is on a disc somewhere. Who cares if it's like backwards compatible because you can't put a disc in the drive? But it's like they're not even going to acknowledge like the stuff that you did before.
No. All that stuff will carry over. I'm certain.
All right, then I misheard, and we can move on from that discussion.
It's kind of weird because like I'm a PC gaming kind of guy who is, I don't know, I guess console curious is about as far as it goes for me.
No, but you're a huge fan of Xbox Live. You've talked, I mean, you've extolled the virtues of it as a media center. You've always been a big fan of like its Netflix interface.
Yes, no, 100%, but not as big a fan as I am of this photo of the two of us, which there we go. Oh my God.
Oh my Lord. Blow that up so I can see it better.
There it is.
So that looks to be maybe one of the bad guys from Argo and Beaker.
Beaker.
That sounds right to me, actually. Unfortunately, I can't hide this junk. Actually looks 100% right. So there's that.
They even got the eyes right on Brian. I'm so...
Actually sounds 100% right. Ugh. For some reason, I can't control all this stuff. Yes, dude, not the first to compare me to Beaker. Look, let me say this about the Xbox One. Xbox One did a lot of stuff right and simultaneously made me absolutely angry, crazy with their announcement.
Why? Why do you have such anger in your life, Brian? Let's talk it through. You're amongst friends.
Mainly because... like they started off doing everything right. It's like they started off, they're like, hey, we're going to fix that whole watching.
Were they starting at the bottom, now they're here?
So let me answer me this then. Are you going to pre-order it or are you going to buy it the day it comes out?
Whatever. Like, yes, I'll buy it. Like, however much money it is. I don't even care. Like,
ooh, because Brian is balling.
No.
So he don't care how much it is.
No.
700, 800.
Okay.
He going to buy all three of us
Shot
one.
calling, buy an Xbox One the day it comes out.
No. You're mistaken.
I just heard Brian said he's buying all of his Xbox Ones because he don't care what the price is, right? You heard that?
No, what I meant was...
oh, white people rich. White people rich. What? White people rich.
What I
white
meant...
people rich. Brian, white people rich. Oh, white people rich. What? White people rich.
What I
Xbox One.
What I meant is that, like, I am weak.
I'll tell you what, Neshcom, put that one together. That's a club banger. White people rich. White people rich. What? White people rich. Brian Brushwood. White people rich.
All right, as long as we're giving stuff to Neshcom, might as well give us some extra samples. We're like, I'll buy all y'all.
I'll buy all y'all Xbox Ones, yo.
Because I'm white.
Yup. White makes it right.
Living in Texas, got 3 daughters. Buy an Xbox One the day it comes out. Woo! White people rich. White people rich. What? White people rich.
So, Jerry, as another white person, are you going to be buying it the day it comes out?
No, I'll be buying it for my white girlfriend, though.
That's right, because he's a sea Jew, and there's a difference.
I mean, it's like I'm so conflicted because on the one hand, it's like I want to give him as wide a palette to make this horrific song that he's about to make.
Man, this is a great song. You can make it. It's so easy to do. White people rich. Brian's living in Texas, buying girls Lexuses. He don't care what sex it is. Making babies. Brian going crazy, throwing money in the air because his hair don't care. Throwing flames from my mouth because I live down south. Got money in my house, money in my car, money falling out of my underwall because white people rich. What? White people
white
rich.
People
what?
rich.
White people
white
rich.
People
what?
rich. Yeah,
what?
white
what?
people rich. White people rich. Brian, white people rich.
Buy Xbox Ones.
I hate you guys so much.
Throw your hands up if you have an accountant. White people rich. White people rich.
What?
If you have life insurance and you're okay on the premium. White people rich. White people rich.
Shopping at Costco because I can save more, but I really don't care about this money. Oh, white people rich.
White people rich.
I can do this all day. That is a great song.
This is
all day.
This is exactly the BB Live show brought to life again.
Telling you, boy, that's gonna be at every club in the South, boy. Brian gonna be a local celebrity for real. You thought you were special when you were throwing flames out your mouth. Now when you get some spinners on them Lexuses down in Texas, ooh, Brian, they can't stop you from shining. I got my own show, girl, and I spit fire.
Oh,
got money.
God.
See what I'm saying?
The irony is that, like, I'll be a household name in every club across America and never be allowed to go enjoy it. I was like, but Bonnie, they're all singing white people. They're singing my name in all of the clubs. Can I go? And she's like, no. Why would I let you do that?
Of course she would let you go.
No, she wouldn't.
You put some stunner shades on the babies and put them up in their gold little carriages and roll them up into the club.
I show up with babies in gold carriages, and I'm like, that's right, white people rich, white people rich.
White people rich, what?
My
baby got gold
and I'm
booties.
Like, hi, yo, moving downtown so I can get Google Fiber. White people rich. White people rich. Oh, white people rich. White people rich.
My baby got platinum braces. Money all over the places. I can do it, yo. Man, we about to make a song. Remember how Sky 5, whatever, man? Don't
Sky
give me a
5
beat
was a
one
hit.
day, yo.
Dude, Sky 5 ready to launch is
Yeah,
somebody
what-
will post that in the chat room in about 2
I'm
seconds.
telling you
Put that
what,
on
white people rich. I want my royalty check on that. I don't give a care what nobody say.
No.
That thing end up on iTunes. I want my money.
All right, Justin, real quick. If we are going to release White People Rich and we're all going to get rich, who are the people who
We're gonna get white people rich.
Three of us are definitely gonna get rich.
Yeah, right.
3 of us will be rich, and then Odocta will be all like, I wrote half of that.
That's
I
my
like
voice,
the
Your Honor.
my
That's
favorite
voice.
part about
Well, it
this
does sound like a
song-
white man, sir. It does sound like a Caucasian. Apparently, a guy named Owen Stone did that. You don't look like an Owen Stone, Omar. So just please vacate the premises.
Omar.
Go ahead,
My
Justin.
favorite part about the White People Rich song is that all the facts are true.
I know.
Like there's no hyperbole.
White people are rich. I wanted to see a world where Brian is standing outside of a club trying to convince everyone that the song is about him. Guys, no. Guys, seriously, that song that you were listening to in there that you were totally rocking out to, that was me.
That was
I'm-
me.
I'm
It
Bri.
was about
I'm
me.
Bri.
I was the inspiration. Because by rich, we meant barely surviving in middle class suburbia. That was the original. That was my
White
title.
people solvent.
They
White
didn't like
people
it.
solvent.
White people staying afloat. White people staying afloat. Pretty much, give or take.
Play me in Yahtzee, see me rolling them bones. Live in the same zip code as Alex Jones. White people rich. White people rich. Yo, white people rich. White people rich.
Oh my God! Thanks, Obama.
My name's Brian Brushwood. I don't cut my own grass because you got so much money you just sit on your ass. What? White people rich. White people rich. Wow.
I'm no longer comfortable with this rhyme scheme. Justin, can we thank the people who make our show possible and make it possible for me to be rich?
Man, just like BB Live Show, it took 45 minutes for anything funny to happen. But when it did, it was pure magic. I'll tell you what, Brian, you want to know how this is pure magic? Tonks Coffee, the subscription service that sends you coffee twice a month. The Tonks team sent to TWiT this bag of beans that is absolutely, like, you can smell it through the bag.
Owen, here are things you need to know about Tonks Coffee. 24 hours from roasting to delivery at your door. You don't need no barista. You don't need to throw money away at your Starbucks or nothing. They pick the best beans. They're amazing. Now rap about it and go.
When I wake up in the morning, I want coffee on my plate. I don't know what to do because I'm running late. So I just grab the sack and I make the attack. And then the coffee hits me with a smack. Wake up, it's so fast, it's so good, it's so yummy. I can't wait to get that sack bubbling up in my tummy. I got cream, I got sugar. I don't need that ish because they pick all the beans that I wish I could. I just messed that up again. I'm sorry.
No, it was great. It totally rhymed. I totally found it.
I can
See,
try.
you saved the show, man. Okay, so in all seriousness, first of all, Tonks makes top-notch coffee. That's all that you really need to know. And if you're lazy like me, you don't want to go to freaking other places and have other people chop up their beans.
You don't want to go down to the High Grounds coffee shop?
Boo to the High Grounds coffee shop. Boo to anyone who ever made up a song about that crappy place. Here's all that matters is you want good, high-quality beans. You want your coffee to be impressive to your friends, and you can make all that happen. They deliver it to you 24 hours after roasting, thanks to our friends over at tonks.org.
Here's the deal. You want the best coffee in the world?
No.
You ain't got to worry about...
Wait, yes?
What?
I couldn't decide if I did or didn't. I decided I did. I do want the best coffee in the world.
Here's the deal. You could have a contraption that, does all sorts of crazy fancy presses. It ain't about your gizmo, bro. It's
no
about
gizmo,
the
bro.
beans in your cup.
Yeah.
All right? Go to tonx.org/NSFW. And you want to know what? Try it out. They're going to send you free beans.
What?
Because that's how much they are confident in their product. They're going to put their money behind it. tonx.org/NSFW.
Look, man, white people rich. There it is.
Makes sense.
Who is holding somebody's head?
Why is Giant Obama carrying around a severed head?
That's what I'm saying.
I actually don't know. I don't know what
that person doesn't look rich at all. Okay, I'd be afraid he'd steal my money, be rich.
I'm just gonna say that this one looks like Justin because it's got Doritos. This one looks like me because he's kind of balding. Giant Obama, Hulk Obama, I assume is Odocta. No, is Amtrekker, and he's holding.
I've been Obama to date.
And then he's holding the severed head of I assume Amtrekker.
Racist.
This scares me so much. Oh my goodness, that is Obama. I did not know why you guys kept saying that. I couldn't see it. I was like, "Where's Obama at?"
You didn't see that was Obama?
I didn't see it till you zoomed in on it.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Now I understand. I'm fully aware of what's going on right now.
Look at those muscles. Of course, it's Obama. Obama's stacked. All right. What do we got left tonight, Justin?
Let me hold on. Let me check the doc.
All right, good, because a lot of people don't know, and let me say this to you specifically, Owen. There's really pretty much one thing.
Of your junk that you've been talking.
There's really one thing that Justin and I are really kind of sore about is this reputation that we have for throwing everything together last minute on NSFW. People are saying like we don't actually plan out every show in advance. And let me just say, did you see this photo of Justin Robert Young covered in like Doritos over here? Because I mean, it's right there. I'm just saying it's there is all.
Yeah, I see. I do see that.
There it is.
He's dead sexy.
I'm glad we cleared that up. All right. Justin, anything else tonight?
Definitely the American beauty of Doritos.
Well, I think we found a racial counterpart picture for us. Do we give credit? Do we know who did that photo?
Chat Realm. Hashtag Chat Realm. That's who you got to follow. Hey, let me do this. Let me say, can we just go ahead and proclaim me king of the summer movie draft and just like end it right now?
No.
Why not?
Because you're not going to win.
Who's in first place right now?
Yeah. All right. Count your fat stacks, bro.
Let's
see who's there at the end.
All right, let's see. Let's do that thing where we count those stacks.
Well, whoever has Superman is going to win because I'm seeing it 3 times a day, every day.
I'm your host, Roberto Villegas. As we enter into week 5, surely a Star Trek movie should shake things up, right? Let's go check out the scoreboard. Tom Merritt, Justin Robert Young, and C. Robert Cargill are all tied 4th place, still waiting for their first film. Sarah Lane's in 3rd place with $90.1 million. Scott Johnson's in 2nd place with Star Trek Into Darkness bringing in $84 million this week, bringing his total to $130.6 million. And still in 1st place with $422.5 million, it's Brian Brushwood. And that is your Movie Draft Minute for the week of May 20th, 2013.
422!
Man, I'll tell you what. Scott Johnson just got it right in his face.
Okay, yeah. Can we be real for a second and talk about Scott Johnson in the movie draft? Dude,
did he eat it?
Man.
Okay, first, who has Iron Man and who has Superman? That's all I care about.
I have Iron Man.
Okay, who has Superman?
Justin has Superman.
Justin's gonna win. I personally am gonna go bankrupt watching that movie 3 times a day. So just me alone and my infinite funds.
What does Scott have left?
Is gonna catapult over you.
His point was that the Lone Ranger had to do really, really well for him to make up all that money, and I do not think that's gonna happen, my friend.
No, it won't. Although
what if it has one of those Caribbean Pirates of Caribbean thing going on? Maybe no mojo.
It has a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean stuff going on, which is why if there's any chance that people don't see it, it's because they already saw it 4 times.
Good call.
Yeah, man. Dude, Lone Ranger is not looking really good. I'll tell you what. Apparently, Star Trek even underperformed for expectations, where it's like they're all like, well, we didn't think it would do quite this bad.
Yeah. Although it'd be interesting. That's the reason why we should think about doing international next year, because like internationally it's a huge hit. It's doing better than the first Star Trek.
Okay,
so.
here's the problem is international is too random. It's just too like crazy sauce. You know, like someone on the other side of the planet loves a movie, and
like case in point for that, Fast and the Furious is the biggest grossing franchise of all time because of international, and it's Fast and the Furious.
Isn't that why fantasy everything is fun though? Because of the randomness. Like, who knows when people are gonna get hurt in fantasy football and never step out of the sidelines?
Yeah.
I don't know. I love it. This is great, and of course, it's the big Memorial Day weekend that's really going to tell the tale, because I need both of my movies. I have 2 movies opening on the same week, and I need both of them to blow up.
I'm actually really
That
excited.
doesn't sound like a good idea.
I'm really
Oh, no.
excited.
Terrible idea. I did not do it on purpose.
I'm actually really excited for you to be in that position. Did you guys see the new Man of Steel: Fate of Your Planet trailer? Dropped today.
I don't think I did.
All right, here.
No.
So it's like a minute long. Here, let's take a look. Here we go. Go and play and start talking and go.
My name is General Zod. I have journeyed across an ocean of stars to reach you. Your world has sheltered one of my citizens. He will look like you, but he is not one of you. To those of you who know of his location, the fate of your planet rests in your hands. To Kal-El, I say this. Surrender within 24 hours, or watch this world suffer the consequences.
You will not win. For every human you save, we will kill 1 million more.
I won't betray them.
You already have.
All right, so explain to me how they managed to advertise 3 completely separate, different movies so far in The Man of Steel.
I'm sorry, I was having a real hard time watching that trailer and not thinking about demented sorority girls. Anyone else have that problem?
Wait, what?
Because Michael Shannon did. You saw the sorority girl letter read by Michael Shannon.
Oh, right? Dude, no. I heard about this. I didn't actually see it.
Oh, man.
I don't think we can
Do
play
not
it.
play it on
we cannot
this,
play
but
it
you
here.
absolutely have to watch it.
All right. I'll find it. Demented sorority girl. That's all you can think of?
Because it looks like it's the Superman movie that we've all always wanted. It's the best Superman movie ever, and it's coming to theaters this summer. Superman, Man of Steel.
Catch the fever.
Okay,
well, he's not gonna like
Superman
the last
fever,
one that they tried to
catch it.
reboot. All he did was catch things. He flew around. He caught things for 2.5 hours. He caught the mountain. He caught the building. He flew through the tunnel. I'm like, dude, do something. But oh wait, it's Lex, so he can't really do anything. Now at least he gets to flex his muscles, and I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, I can take it.
I'm excited that June 14th we finally get the movie the summer has been waiting for, Man of Steel.
I don't know what you're talking about, Justin. I believe in technology and science and the minds that create technology and science.
Your time has come and gone, old man.
It's
Man
like-
of Steel is the future.
It's like when I was a kid and my parents used to take me to the Stark Expo. I have fond memories of these times. Okay, so if you're going to call...
see a movie about fathers and sons? Don't like that? Don't worry. How about aliens punching people? Here we go with Man of Steel.
All right.
2 movies. That's 2 movies in one.
In all honesty, like if you're going to pick one winner for the summer movie at this point, who would you pick?
Between Iron Man and Man of Steel?
No, between me and Justin, period. Full stop.
Oh.
Because
Ian?
nobody has a chance.
I don't know enough about who you
I
guys
would pick you. If you were I mean, if you gun to my head, I would probably pick you before
Bob says he would pick a rich white person.
Well, actually, no. There's actually something that I'm just actually reading now as I'm clicking through. I was trying to find the date of when Man of Steel came out, but there is apparently Lex Luthor's in the movie, and his one line is "White people rich, white people rich, white people rich, white people rich, LexCorp, white people rich."
That is a long line.
It's a conga line, is what it is. It's white people in a conga line going, white people rich.
So those are all the movies there.
So who do you think would win just between Iron Man and Man of Steel, Jerry?
Oh, dude, Iron Man's going to make more money than Man of Steel, no doubt.
The only reason you can even think that is
I'm
because
with Bri on
it's
that
part
one.
of a trilogy, so it's already got its like fan base, and Superman has to get its like little reboot on after the last one was horrible. But Superman's it's gonna make more money, dude. Russell Crowe's.
I mean, like,
white people
there is
love
no
Russell
bigger
Crowe.
comic book property.
White people love Russell Crowe.
Kevin
White
Costner's
people
in it. Everybody loves Kevin Costner.
White people love
If you put him in it,
Kevin
they will
Costner.
He's only bigger in the sense that like people recognize the logo and the name. It's not like he's bigger in popularity.
Justin,
When was the last time Superman topped the charts in comics?
Superman's not
That's a
bigger in
good point.
popularity than Iron Man?
Justin, Justin,
What did you just say?
There in the chat room. Real estate schemes, wearing curly wigs, right people rich, white people rich, Lex, white people rich.
What's funny, Justin, is I heard you laugh and I knew what you looked at, and I was trying to ask if that's what the line, but I was laughing so hard that I couldn't interrupt it, and you just totally verified, yes, that is, thank you, Chimera. White people rich.
Right now, Brett, Batman is the bigger draw because his Batman did really well. Then it's Superman, and then maybe Iron Man. Just in general, and then maybe Spider-Man. But don't tell me that Iron Man is bigger than Superman. You're insane.
Dude, I don't have to tell you. You can watch it happen next month.
No, it's a fact of nature, my friend. I'll freaking boom.
Well,
See
it would
that?
be. I mean, it would be not that Superman was less popular than Iron Man, but that Iron Man, after having 2 movies and basically a leading role in the Avengers, the second biggest movie of all time.
Yes.
That movie would do better than Man of Steel, which is following up a movie that was really underwhelming because it was only Superman catching things.
I was just talking about Superman in general and all of the world.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
He's the #1 comic reference. Everybody knows who he is. And they always
But
have.
that's my point is that everyone knows who he is. That doesn't make him the biggest draw. Like, go look at the comic book charts, bro. There's like
When I see
hey,
when I
bro,
go to the store and I buy stuff for my kids, I don't see stuff for Iron Man. I see Batman and Superman. That's what I see. I don't see the Green Lantern. I don't see. I
no, of
don't
course
see
you don't see the
Thor.
Green Lantern.
I
That was
see
with Ryan
Superman
Reynolds.
and
No one saw
Batman.
that.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: is for me to win the movie draft, Man of Steel has to be Dark Knight good.
Yeah.
Like, it can't be Batman Begins good. It can't be Dark Knight Rises good. It has to be Dark Knight good. And that's a long shot. So we'll see. If it's great, if Man of Steel is great, I can win. But I can't win unless it's great, not good.
200 of my money's going right in there for you, Jerry. I'm a pump it out.
But in all seriousness, what you're saying is white people rich.
What?
Right? Is it
what?
White people rich. White people rich.
I love that Brian has now turned it back to just white people, so he's not the main focus and being made fun of for being rich.
No, I'm not.
And I still want my Xbox One, Brian. I don't care what you say.
White people barely surviving against their debt. White people barely surviving against their debts.
Oh, don't make me go there, Brian. Black people broke. Black people broke. Well, black people broke.
White people overextended. White people overvaluing the value of scamstuff.com and hiring 2 employees instead of the one they could afford.
What? Asians are rich. What?
Your rhyme
Asians are rich
isn't as
'cause they
catchy as
own up
theirs.
this
I don't
bit.
think
What?
it has much of a
Asians are
chance
rich.
of swaying reality.
They own half this bit.
Oh, people are pointing out that my part should be like country. It could be like a Kid Rock thing where it's like it's country versus rap. Maybe you and I. So it's like it starts off and I'm just like, I paid my mortgage today. I barely survive every day. And then it goes to you. Go.
And then he rhymes day with day every time.
That's good. Yeah, it's legit. That's right.
I watched the TV show today.
They took my cable away.
No,
Stop making better rhymes.
Come
on. Sorry. I
Black
forgot.
people better rhymers. Black people better rhymers.
I apologize.
Look, all right. Here's okay. Let's country to rap.
It's not just one day, today.
All right, so it's like I paid my mortgage today. I barely stay alive. Oh hey.
No.
No, that was a bad.
You rhymed today with today.
It can be.
And you're supposed to be rich. You're not.
I said,
broke.
oh hey.
You're singing about being broke. You're rich.
No. Okay, fine.
I done sworn off love. I done sworn off women. Dedicated my life to hunting and fishing. Gonna get me some gold. Got all in the yard. And guess what? Brown Brush was going hard. Cause white people rich. What? White people rich. What?
All right, dude. I'm calling it. There's no contest here. There's no duet. It's like you just own the whole thing. This
fun.
is ridiculous.
You guys keep saying day all the time.
Dude. All right. What do you got to promote, Odocta?
Just at Odocta on Twitter, and I'm gonna make my no show for white folks video next week. Maybe get back on my humbug for making videos. I think I'm inspired. I got a future in the rap game.
It's true.
So,
what about you, Amtrekker? What do you got to promote?
Nothing. We're still a couple of months out from me making the rounds, trying to hustle.
Yeah, right on. What about you, Justin?
I heard a rumor on the internet that maybe next week Ruin'em pre-sales.
Yeah. That'll be amazing.
So keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, me and Brett actually are going to be doing news as preschoolers, where we're barely at the table.
In today's news, we have a storm front coming in from the west. From the west, and it should bring a warm front in from the east, causing
the perfect storm. Also, today marks the 20th anniversary of chemical weapons being used on the Kurds in the north of Iraq by Saddam Hussein, a crime for which eventually he was executed for.
Thanks, Justin. In other news, this is Mrs. Shkanetsky's 76th birthday, and there's a card in the nurse's office.
Also, the BTK killer on this day in history murdered his fourth victim, making a grand total of 24 eventual victims.
Thanks, Justin. And also, this Saturday night is the sock hop. Bring your socks. It's gonna be hopping.
Somebody got punched while being sexually assaulted today. Somewhere.
Thanks, Justin. And also, this Saturday night is the big football game.
Also,
you guys realize, like, the music ended, like, we didn't get to say die in a fire or see you next Tuesday or not.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
Die in a fire.